Good morning. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today we're gonna focus in. We're gonna spotlight on a soap, the soap of the day today, which is Barrister and Mann's La Grande Chypre. La Grande Chypre. I know that's how it's pronounced because I looked it up on their website. So that's the soap for today. And just to give you the scent profile, it says it's bergamot, lime, labdanum, oak moss, a touch of patchouli, always like a touch of patchouli, with undertones of peach, rose, frankincense, cedar, cinnamon, and then mentioned in a couple others. It kind of left it off that way. And cinnamon to me is a concern if it's too much in there. My skin doesn't really react well to cinnamon in too much proportion. But yeah, when it's just a little secondary note type of thing, then it's fine. So yeah, so I don't expect to have any issues with this at all. But I did want to let you know about these samples. Yeah, little sample, a little label on it, and that's kind of the label that would be on the full 4-ounce size. But of course, these come from Maggards razors, where I get most of my samples. And they do an awesome job. And they literally take the soap from the big container and put it in these little containers and create a label for it. Some effort involved for this little sample that's like less than $4. So yeah, I just wanted to point them out. I think they do a phenomenal job with that in offering us a variety of samples so we can find things that we like without having to buy a whole container of that soap. So hats off, Maggards. Really appreciate you doing this. And of course, when you, another little touch, I'll take the cap off. Whoops. Oh, it did come off. The seal came off. Sorry. I wanted to show you that it was sealed, but I was messing with it beforehand, so I think, yeah. So, but basically it was sealed too as well. So nice touch. The scent itself, to the nose, straight out of the container. Yeah, I'm getting that bergamot for sure. The oak, the oaky, the woodsiness. The little bit of sweetness, like a little bit, not overly sweet. But a little earthy though, so it's kind of nice. That earthiness with a little sweetness. I like a little sweetness with the earthiness. I have some that are just fully savory soaps, and they're enjoyable, but I prefer just a touch of sweetness. Give me just a touch of sweetness. Yeah, I'm liking that. I am liking that. So we're going to do that today. We're going to use this soap today. So let me pause and whip it up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have whipped up the soap just to show it to you here. It's in my scuttle, but I didn't put any water in it. Oops, a little bit of water there. Didn't put any water in my scuttle, other than that little residual water for messing with it in the sink here. But yeah, but it whips up really nice. And truthfully, Barrister and Mann is probably one of my top 5 favorite brands of soaps. This latest incarnation that they do of this soap, it just works stinking good. Good glide, good slickness, good post-shave feel, just performance. It's top notch. Definitely one of my top 5. So yes, and I got put onto the Barrister Mann soaps and really started trying them out from watching, was it Rudd Shaves for Ultimate Canada? So Rudd brother, yeah, thank you very much for pointing me in the direction of Barrister and Mann. Very enjoyable soap. Really do enjoy it. And in fact, when you see my samples, when I do the unboxing, you usually notice at least one Barrister and Mann in there. Yeah, well, should tell you something. I'm a little partial. So, and of course, other soaps too that I do enjoy too as well. But just pointing out this one, since we're using that soap today, boy, that whips up. That smells nice. Scent strength, well, oh man, that is nice. It's after I whipped it up, it's a tick sweeter. So yeah, I'm liking that. Still not overly sweet at all. It's still this the savory sweet combination, which is an enjoyable combination. I really do enjoy that. That smells nice. So the scent strength is probably about a 4 or so, I would say. And remember, this is out of a sample that's already been scooped out of a container. So I always say that if it's whatever it is off the sample, it's probably at least a number out of the original puck. So I'm just telling you, if I call this a 4, it's probably a 5 out of the original container. That's just the way I kind of figure that stuff out. But that is nice, and it's going to feel good on this 2 days growth that I've got going on today. So I'm going to pause again while I wash this face, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Face is all washed. You can't tell, black t-shirt, you can't see all the water on it. So let's see here. So we're going to start with this Barrister and Mann soap. And yeah, if I put some warm water in that scuttle, it would have made it a warmer lather. I just didn't think to do it, I guess, today. So, but probably tomorrow I will. So, oh yeah, it's going on nice, easy. Oh, very pleasing under the nose, very pleasing. There we go. So the soap is on. In razor today, I didn't point it out. I'm warming it up now in the sink, so bear with me one sec. Here we go. Shake off the excess water. The Timeless Razor, level 2 Timeless is my razor. This is my first premium razor that I ever purchased. It is still to this day one of the top 2 smoothest razors I own. It is just all over the smoothness. It is just so smooth. Level 2 is not an aggressive level. Truthfully, now that I'm, silver bearded fully, it's like a next level up probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me to think about, getting, but I'm just telling you, this is so smooth. I'm thinking it's so smooth in general, you don't realize what a good job it's doing until you pass 3 is done and all that, and you realize just how smooth your face is and how smooth it remains throughout the day until the next day. And you can tell a basic shave versus a closer shave. You can tell next day. You can definitely tell. And this one, yeah, just proves itself to be not only smooth but efficient enough that I'm really getting a closer shave. So I really do appreciate this razor. Oh yeah, just first pass because you're going with the grain. A lot of razors will do that just fine. In this one, it doesn't stand out, and that's the secret of it. It doesn't stand out. It's sneaky. It's like a little espionage going on almost. Because the thing is just so stinking smooth and nice. It doesn't bring attention to itself. I almost call it like the savant of the shave world because it is so stinking smooth. It just really is such a smooth razor. Now that you'll see, definitely going underneath my nose for a pass 2. Oh yes, oh yes. Because yeah, I need my pass 2, and I need that pretty much for every razor. 1 pass on a 2-day growth is not enough to get it smooth enough. And I don't go 3. Not that I couldn't, but a lot of razors I choose not to just because it's a tender area, sensitive area for me to do that. But this is razor, and I've been doing it more lately. I don't know if I've just been trying it more, but for over a decade I just haven't been doing it. But we'll see. Maybe today I will. So pass 2 across the grain, and see it's a heavy. It's definitely 100 grams plus easy, and that's kind of my litmus test. For me to really have one of my top razors, it's got to be over 100 grams. What is it exactly? I don't know. That you'll have to look up. And they've got some cooler handles nowadays too. I've seen some really cool handles over there at Timeless, because I go over there and look every now and again. Just getting it nice and tight. Upload it right there. Just a lone little whisker. Yep, it's gone. Now I had a little spot right here, and that's not the Timeless razor. It's not the soaps I was using. Thursday I shaved with a different razor, trying out a different combination. I used a feather blade and an aggressive razor, and it didn't go well. It was coarse. It was not a smooth shave at all, and it bit me a little bit. It did, but I was trying something off camera, which, yeah, you won't see it on camera. That razor will not get that blade again. But I hadn't done it, so I had to try it. But somebody did. One of my viewers did say that, yeah, for aggressive razors, use mild to medium blades, and for milder razors, use the more aggressive blades. And I guess that holds true, because my favorite blade is that Gillette Silver Blue, which is medium aggressive, I guess I'd call it. Definitely a step up from the Astra, which was my go-to for years. And it seems to work well. And that's what I've got in this razor now. Is I've got a Gillette Silver Blue, and I'm enjoying it. This is shave 3, not shave 4, with this blade in this razor. Okay, pass 3 will be. Well, actually, maybe I'll try this today. Let's go ahead. Skin underneath there is good and healthy and nice, and not having any issues this week. So yeah, I'm gonna go pass 3 against the grain there. I'm gonna try it again. Just light. Don't have to hold it, press against it or anything. Weight of the razor does the job. And it's funny, some razors really just rip it right off there. That first pass and second pass is okay, and third pass it's still looking to pull some more off. This is it seems like it's almost like it's even on every pass, because they don't feel like different. They don't feel like they're getting like this. They kind of all felt kind of light. That's the deception of this razor. Let's see, I'll come to the nose afterwards. Let's see here. Another area I don't normally do 3 passes with, but since I got myself, I really didn't do a great job underneath here on Thursday. So yeah. And it handles that well. Oh yeah, oh, spot right there. The other edges, yep, there we go. Flip it around. 1, 2, 3. I usually have to do about 3 there. Sometimes 4. You can come down far enough, because sometimes I don't always come down far enough, and there's hairs down here. So yeah, I basically came down past where the soap was, but there's enough carriage from the soap coming down that it's enough. Smooth. I'm not feeling any irritation. This is just such a superb shave. Great soap, great razor. Just very enjoyable. And I did not read enough. I was so concentrated on reading the ingredients, the scent profile for the soap. I didn't see if it had tallow on it, but I would bet it does. So just throwing it out there. Some of you enjoy tallow, some of you don't. Okay, so pass 3 now. Against the grain on the lip. Trying to be gentle here, because it is a sensitive area. But boy, that got close. Not going to work it too much, but boy, yeah. And there's a little, could I go a little bit more? Yeah, but I'm not going to push it. It's a sensitive area. I'm not going to push it. It's still way better than I usually do. That's enough. It's almost like I'd like to do a buffing pass there. I'm not pushing it. I'm not going to do that. I do the buffing pass on my neck, which I'm going to do just with water, because especially that Barrister Man soap is so good. All I need is the water to wake it up. That's it. Very light, very light. Right there. You see me kind of both ways of the V, because it does kind of go like that there. So yeah, you got to kind of play around with it. And everybody's facial hair is a little bit different. Yeah, I definitely got some stragglers here. Could use a pickup. pick up or buffing pass. That's what we call it. And it's when I do my buffing pass, whether you do it with soap or you're just plain water, usually a longer, lighter pass does the job. Because I'm looking to back up the weight of the razor on that, because the razor, those little hairs that didn't get clipped off, shaved down nice and close, and it could be because they're a little tougher or scraggier because they're they're white. Just if you back it up a little bit, it seems to be able to not bend them over and like get bounced, jumped over, whatever. But you just slices them off nice, and that is such a nice close shave. And again, I feel like too smooth. We'll go after them a little bit. This is a razor I can chase a bit with, so yeah, it's so smooth. It is so smooth. All right, let me pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry, first cup of coffee of the day. Gonna turn on my cold water here, of course, because the face has been washed off with a warm washcloth to get all the excess soap off. And now it's time to close those pores up. To minimize any kind of blemishes and help protect against ingrown hairs, that type of thing. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of chafing right here. A little bit. That'll just disappear. And that's just me. That's definitely me just overdoing that area a little bit. And it'll go away. It will go away. I won't see that later this afternoon. All right. One moment while I do 2 splashes of cold water. Oh yeah, it's cold out of the tap today. Alrighty, yes. Nice and brisk water out of the tap, finally here in the south. Now you know it's winter, the water's finally cold out of the tap. Okay, feeling a little spot there. And I did have a little bit of a little weeper right there. So yeah, a little sting right there. Let's say going against the grain, which I don't normally do. There. Ah, yes. And it is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, so I will be raking leaves. It's rained for a couple of days, and yesterday it didn't rain, so I'm letting it dry out. So today I think it's been a couple of days for dryness, I can hopefully rake up a significant amount of leaves out in my yard, so we'll see. Got a half acre to do, so it'll take me a while. But today's aftershave is just, aspirin from Lucky Tiger. Nothing special. It's just I found the sample is just kind of kicking around in my drawer. It's so much in there. I'm not sure if I even used it all yet. Nope, the sprayer was empty, so probably not. So I'm just a generous bunch of sprays here. There we go. Into my hand. Yeah. Alrighty, yes. Looking better. There we go. Smelling good. Yes. Ready to face the day. Had a nice, enjoyable shave today. Really, that soap is just awesome. With a really incredible razor. I mean, it's just set up for success. So really enjoyed today's shave, and I hope you learned a couple things today. And with that, go with God.